Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. So today I thought I would do a bit more of a creative look. So I'm going to be recreating this look that I found on Google that I wanted to do. I thought this would be amazing, a kind of sky's the limit, reach for the stars kind of look. And I thought I'd also answer some questions that people might not know about me, just so you can get to know me a little bit more. And so we've got something to do while I create this look. So if you want to see how I do this look and how it turns out, then just keep on watching. So my base is all on. I've got my foundation, concealer, powder, my eyebrows are on, and I've got a little bit of lipstick on just because I didn't want my lips to disappear in this video. I'm going to be using my Morphe 35B palette, which, as you all know, is my absolute favourite palette. I love the colours in this palette and they are so pigmented. So I'm trying to work out where I'm going to start. I think I'm going to put down the pink. So I'm going to get my big brush and I'm going to go for this slightly darker shade of pink, just so I can sort of figure out where I'm placing it all. And then while I'm doing that, I'm also going to answer some questions. I feel like I get powder everywhere, so I'm just going to stipple this on my cheeks. I have got a mirror down here, so if I suddenly look down, that is because I'm looking at my mirror. So I just want to bring this up the side of my head, just using a little at a time. So I've looked up these 50 questions to answer on a YouTube video, and also questions I've never been asked. So the first one that I'm going to answer is, how old do you think you'll be when you get married? Now obviously I'm 18 at the moment, so I don't really want to be married too soon, but I want to be married before I'm 25. Hint hint, nudge nudge to Callum. But obviously I don't want to rush anything. It would be nice to be married by then, but obviously if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But like, my 5-year plan is kind of, by the age of 25 I want to be moved out, married, and start thinking about having kids. But obviously it all depends on like career, what happens. It might be sooner, it might be later, who knows. But by 25 I want to be married. How old was I when I learnt to ride a bike? Now I don't actually know exactly on this question. I think I was about 5 or 6, but I haven't actually ridden a bike in ages, so I'm not too sure actually. I know you can always, like, it's one of those things that you never forget, but I don't actually remember when I learned. But I remember learning to ride because I was riding down my road, and there were loads of, like, it's really narrow because everyone parks on the pavement, and then you've got like all the fences, and I was riding down there and my mum was holding onto my bike, and they do that classic thing of, I won't let go, don't worry, and then they let go, and I panicked and I went into a rose bush. I remember that, but I don't actually know how old I was then. But yeah, the answer is 5 or 6. Okay, another question. I'm not going to answer all these questions because some of them I don't actually have answers to, or I have answers that are a bit boring. The next question is, what would you name your daughter if you had one? Now I've had a name picked out for a baby girl forever. For as long as I can remember, I've had a name picked out. And I want to name a baby girl Ivy. I don't know why, I just think it's so cute, and I'd love to have a baby girl called Ivy. And I think it would be the cutest thing in the world to have, like, yeah, have a baby girl called Ivy. So yeah, I think I'd call her Ivy Francesca, because I love the name Francesca. Shout out to my best friend. But yeah, I would definitely call a baby girl Ivy. I just think it is such a pretty name, and it just sounds so cute. But who knows what will happen. I might have chosen a different name by the time I actually have children. What would you name your son if you had one? Now this one is a tricky one because the name I have picked out, I told Callum about and he absolutely hates it. So, but I love the name like Tobias or like Toby. I just think it's so cute. I just think it's like the most adorable thing in the world. But obviously it's down to like both parents. But again, who knows? But I do love the name Tobias. I don't have a middle name for that one, but I think the name Tobias is so cute. And the realities are I'm having a hypo, so I'll be back in a second to finish this off after I've treated that. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. That took longer than I thought. I've been having a hypo all morning that keeps going on and off, so I'm back, I'm better. We're going to carry on with this look and we're going to carry on answering some questions. So all I've done so far is just put down the light pink. I might put some more on just to put some more pink on. But we're going to answer another question. What's the worst grade you got on a test? So when I was at school, which was, I'll make it sound like ages ago, it was about 2 years ago when I did my GCSEs. In my mock exam for my Latin test, yes, I took Latin, absolutely hated it, but we won't go there. I didn't revise for my Latin exam, so I went in there and all I could really manage was to write my name on my paper, and that was about it. And I got my result back. My teacher literally threw the paper at me, basically threw it on my desk and said, "What is this?" And I got 6 out of 100, which was a U, obviously, because I should have got, he thought I should have got a lot more than that, even though I'd been in detention like every day that year. That's the only one out of my 11 that I took that I failed in secondary school. So next question, what was your favourite TV show as a child? So I would say my favourite TV show as a child was Teletubbies, and I'm not joking around or anything like that. It was 100% Teletubbies. I absolutely loved that show. I would watch it every day and oh, without fail, absolutely adored that show. I loved, was it Teletubbies? No, not Teletubbies, I've got it wrong. The Tweenies, that's it. With Jake and Milo, and I can't remember the other names. But yeah, I also used to have it on cassette. I used to have this, like they used to go to the seaside. I used to have that on cassette. But yeah, comment below what your favourite TV show was as a child. Because I used to watch a lot of, obviously, Tweenies, Teletubbies I did watch, Noddy, Arthur. Oh my word, I used to love watching Arthur. Okay, so I'm done putting down the light pink. I might go back in and like blend some of it out. I'm now going to go in with the hot pink, which is here, and I'm going to go in with the same fluffy brush, but we're going to use this very sparingly and just sort of go in the centre of where I've already blended out, and just using the edge of the brush just to sort of blend it all out. Okay, next question. Okay, the next question I'm going to answer is, have I read any of the Harry Potter or Twilight series? And or what's the other one? Hunger Games. The answer to that is I read the first Twilight book and that's it. I haven't read any of the others. I've never read a Hunger Games. I've never read a Harry Potter, which is really bad because I've watched all the films, but I've never read the book. I don't really read. I want to read, but I struggle to find books that I'm into. I love the films though. I think they are so awesome. So I'm gonna talk you serious. Oh my god, I look like, I don't know whether this actually looks good, but I think it's like a work in progress anyway. So I'm gonna take this brush and take the hot pink, but really sparingly again, and we're just going to again, sort of dab that and blend it. I feel like I look like a very pink Bugs Bunny. Okay, the next question is, what is your favourite vegetable? My favourite vegetable is probably sweet corn. I have that like the most. I like most vegetables. Like, I like carrots and things like that, but I have sweet corn the most, so I like that a lot, a lot. I think it's so yummy. Even though people say it's completely pointless because it comes out the same way it goes in the same sort of form. But yeah, I love sweet corn. Going with that hot pink as well. This is going to be a very long process, so I might speed some of this up. I'm just going to go in with the pink. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this big brush, because obviously it's the like night sky. I need this, or not the night sky, the galaxy. It needs to be darker. So I'm going to go in with this blue up here. Obviously the other two are too light, so this is like the lightest dark blue that I can do. And I'm just going to look at the picture because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it kind of goes in this centre bit. So I'm going to try. Every time I do this, like something goes wrong, because if you look back, I'll link down below my sunset look, and I think I rush it a bit too much. So I'm going to take my time with this. So it might mean that I'm not speaking all the way through. But let's answer one more question. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? So my parents cleaned out the shoes the other week. And I didn't think I actually had that many shoes. They laid them out in the hall and worked out I had 20 something pairs of shoes, I think. And I had to throw so many of them away. So now I only have, think about 7 or 8. Which is still a lot. It's a lot more than most people have. But I'm just obsessed with shoes, even if I don't wear them all the time, because obviously I have to wear like black smart shoes for work. I can't wear like trainers to work and things like that. But I do have a lot of shoes for the weekends. I'm just going to speed this up. I'm just going to put all the blue everywhere. So we lay down like a light layer of blue, just blending it out. This is nowhere near finished. I'm then going to go in with this purple shade. I think this one. Just to blend it all out a little bit more. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush, just to kind of make sure it doesn't go too far around. And we're just going to blend this into some of the areas. And then we're going to go back in with that hot pink just to bring it all back together again. Obviously where the pink and blue meet are going to go like purpley shades. So that's what I'm trying to enhance with the purple. Is just try and make it like blend with the blue. Loving this look so far. Right. Next question. Okay, this is from a different set of questions, so I thought I'd answer these as well, just to give everyone a bit of variety and just so you're not listening to me ramble the whole time through this video. So the question is, have you ever been in love? And the answer to that is yes, 100%. I am in love right now, and that's so cringy to answer. But I'm with Callum. We've been together for nearly 2 years. It's 2 years in May. And I am so happy with how our relationship is. I love him to pieces. We do so much together. We go out in the evenings, we go for nice walks. Like, I love it. I couldn't ask for a better person in my life and a better person to be in love with. I know it is so cringy, but that is just how I feel, and it's, oh, absolutely amazing. He's my first proper boyfriend. which I think is even more amazing when you're in love and it lasts with your first like proper boyfriend. I wouldn't even say I've had any other boyfriend apart from Callum. But yeah, I'd definitely say I am in love right now. And I'm in love with my makeup as well. So that is another thing to be in love with. How tall are you? I am 173 centimetres, which is about 5'7", 5'8". So I'm not sure, I'm not tall. Some people say I'm really tall, but I don't see it anymore. I used to think I was really tall. I was the tallest in my class till about, I'd say around like year 10, year 11, and then everyone caught me up. This is an interesting question. It is the reason I joined YouTube. That is a difficult one to answer. I'm kidding. I joined it because I wanted like a community that I could come to and talk to you guys, and just sort of explore different aspects of makeup. I love makeup. I've been doing it since I was about 10. I used to wear it every day to school through secondary school. So that is about nearly 9 years I've been wearing makeup, which is quite a long time. I wanted to share something. I wanted to like explore something else outside of a day-to-day life. I don't go out with friends, so it's something for me to do on my own while Callum's at work. It's just a really fun activity for me to do and to interact with everyone on the outside world that I wouldn't if I was out and about. I'm also a very anxious person and very shy. Like if you were to meet me in the street, I probably would not even give you eye contact. That is just how I am. I get very anxious about that sort of thing. So it's just a way of me getting like confidence. Talking to a camera is a lot easier than talking to someone in real life. And it gives me an outlet outside of work as well. So there's quite a few reasons why I joined. And I just love creating videos for you guys and just trying out new looks. Like I've never done a galaxy look before. So it's quite fun to be able to explore and do that sort of thing with you guys watching. So yeah, comment below why you subscribe to my channel if you have, and if you haven't, make sure you hit that big subscribe button down below, and subscribe to my YouTube family. I try and upload twice a week. I failed last week. The internet was a bit of a pain and my creative juices weren't flowing, so I wasn't really sure what to film, but I'm back. But yeah, that is why I joined. So I'm trying to decide where I've gone wrong. I don't think I have gone wrong. I just think I need more pink and bring it all further in a bit more. So it's not just blue. So I'm going to take this brush, which has got blue on it, and take that hot pink. And we're going to blend it all in. I'm going to add a bit of light blue. So I'm going to use this shade up here, and I'm just going to put that like here, just to sort of lighten it all up as well. This might completely ruin it, so I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, because obviously it's very dark and I want it more like galaxy. So I'm not copying this picture exactly, because if I show you, this is the picture, this is me. I'm just kind of getting some inspiration from it. So I'm using that light colour. Just to kind of make the dark blue look less murky, because I feel like it has gone very, very murky at the moment. Right, I've been filming for a long time. So I'm going to take the purple again on another clean fluffy brush. And I'm going to take that along that pink again. Just lightly. All about sort of adding colour and blending it all out. I want to add more pink. Okay, so I think that is like the basis done. I can always go back in and add a few other details. I now want a bit of shine to this because I feel like it's very, very matte. So on the pink, I'm going to go in with this iridescent sort of light pink. So I'm going to do that and hopefully zhuzh up the... just kind of highlight where it should be highlighted anyway. So we're going to highlight the end of our nose. Now this girl doesn't have anything on her eyes. But I'm going to highlight my brow bone. She's also highlighted sort of this sort of area of her face. Which just gives it that subtle glow. And then we're going to put some more hot pink. And a bit more of that lighter blue. With that highlighty shade, just bring a bit of light back to my face. She's also done a bit of like dark blue down here just to kind of bring it all together. That's what I'm going to do. Not using too much. A bit of that light blue as well. I think I just ruined everything. Now I have this NYX lingerie and it's in this silver shade, and I just want to put some of this sort of in the corner of my eye. Okay, this brush looks gross, but I'm going to use this end of it and I'm going to dip it into some white eyeliner and give myself some constellations around. So I'm really nervous, I don't want to ruin this. Now I'm going to put some smaller dots around. I'm also going to put some, I'm really concentrating because I don't want this to go wrong. I'm also going to put some like sparkle, like just sort of. So all I'm doing for the stars, I know I've done like most of them, is I'm getting a little bit of the eyeliner, because obviously some of these dots are dried, and I'm putting it in the centre and then I'm dragging out just to create those streaks. Just dragging in the direction that you want the colour to go. You get a star like that, like a twinkly kind of look. I'm also going to try and create these glowy stars that she's got on here. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting on eyeliner. And then you get like a sort of sunburst look. This one looks like a shooting star. So any mistakes you make, you can kind of turn it into like a shooting star or something like that. I think I'm going to leave it, so I'm going to zoom back out. And I'm going to put on some mascara and lip gloss just to jazz it all up, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I absolutely love this look. It is so cool, so me, so creative. I have not sat down in so long to create a video like this for you guys. If you do want to see more of these sort of videos, comment any that you want to see below and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my uploads. I upload twice a week. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. I am obsessed with this look. I really like how it turned out. Not too sure on this bit. I think I kind of ruined it. If that wasn't here, it'd probably look a lot better. But we learn from these mistakes. We learn from these things. And I love this look. I hope you guys do too. Don't forget to tune in for my next video on Wednesday, and I'll see you then. Have a good week, guys. Bye.